Chapter 1: The Road to Build. In this chapter, Fadell shares his journey to becoming an entrepreneur and founding Nest, the smart home company. He emphasizes the importance of recognizing problems in the world and having a deep passion for solving them. He also emphasizes that entrepreneurship is not just about making money, but about making a positive impact on the world. Actionable steps. Take the time to identify problems in the world that you care deeply about and would like to solve. Use your unique skills and experiences to develop innovative solutions to those problems. Focus on creating value for customers and making a positive impact on society, not just making money. Chapter 2: Designing for the Future, Not the Present. In this chapter, Fadell emphasizes the importance of designing products for the future, not just for the present. He encourages entrepreneurs to think beyond current trends and to anticipate how technology and society will evolve over time. He also highlights the importance of design in creating products that are intuitive, beautiful, and easy to use. Actionable steps. Conduct research and anticipate how technology and society will evolve over time. Think about how your product can evolve and adapt to changing trends and needs. Invest in good design that emphasizes simplicity, intuitiveness, and beauty. Chapter 3: Starting with a Big Idea. In this chapter, Fadell emphasizes the importance of starting with a big, audacious idea that inspires and motivates you. He encourages entrepreneurs to dream big and not be limited by what already exists. He also emphasizes the importance of having a clear vision for the future and creating a roadmap for achieving that vision. Actionable steps. Spend time brainstorming and ideating to come up with a big, audacious idea. Write down your vision for the future and create a roadmap for achieving that vision. Surround yourself with people who believe in your vision and can help you make it a reality. Further context and examples. Throughout these first few chapters, Fadell emphasizes the importance of having a deep passion for solving problems, designing products for the future, and starting with a big, audacious idea. He draws on his own experience founding Nest to illustrate these points and provide practical advice for entrepreneurs. One example that illustrates the significance of designing for the future is the development of the iPod, which Fadell worked on during his time at Apple. At the time, most MP3 players were bulky and difficult to use. Fadell and his team recognized the need for a smaller, more intuitive device that could hold more songs. They anticipated the future of digital music and designed the iPod to be compatible with iTunes, which ultimately revolutionized the music industry. In terms of starting with a big idea, Fadell emphasizes the importance of not being limited by what already exists. He gives the example of the Wright brothers, who dreamed of powered flight long before it was a reality. By starting with a big, audacious idea, the Wright brothers were able to innovate and develop a new technology that changed the world. Chapter 4: Building Your Team. In this chapter, Fadell emphasizes the importance of building a strong team with diverse skills and perspectives. He encourages entrepreneurs to prioritize culture fit and to hire people who are passionate about the company's mission and values. He also emphasizes the importance of creating a supportive environment where employees feel valued and can thrive. Actionable steps. Define your company's mission, values, and culture. Look for candidates who are a good fit with your company culture and passionate about your mission. Create a supportive environment where employees feel valued and can grow and develop. Chapter 5: Getting Funded. In this chapter, Fadell provides practical advice for entrepreneurs seeking funding for their startup. He emphasizes the importance of having a clear and compelling pitch, as well as a solid business plan and financial projections. He also encourages entrepreneurs to seek out investors who share their values and can provide strategic guidance and support. Actionable steps. Develop a clear and compelling pitch that communicates your vision and value proposition. Create a solid business plan and financial projections that demonstrate the potential for growth and profitability. Seek out investors who share your values and can provide strategic guidance and support. Chapter 6: Building a Company Culture. In this chapter, Fadell delves deeper into the importance of company culture and provides practical advice for creating a positive and supportive environment. He emphasizes the importance of communication, transparency, and accountability in building a strong culture. He also highlights the importance of recognizing and rewarding employees for their contributions. Actionable steps. Communicate your company's mission, values, and culture clearly and frequently. Foster a culture of transparency and accountability where employees feel comfortable giving and receiving feedback. Recognize and reward employees for their contributions and create opportunities for growth and development. Further context and examples. In these chapters, Fadell emphasizes the importance of building a strong team, securing funding, and creating a positive company culture. He draws on his own experience at Nest to illustrate these points and provide practical advice for entrepreneurs. One example that illustrates the significance of building a strong team is Fadell's experience hiring Matt Rogers as a co-founder at Nest. Fadell recognized Rogers' expertise in engineering and product design, as well as his passion for creating a more sustainable future. Together, they were able to build a team that shared their values and vision, and ultimately created a successful company. In terms of funding, Fadell emphasizes the importance of seeking out investors who share your values and can provide strategic guidance and support. He cites his experience with Kleiner Perkins, the venture capital firm that initially funded Nest, as an example of a successful partnership that provided not only financial support, but also strategic guidance and industry connections. Chapter 7: Creating a Great Product Plan. In this chapter, Fadell emphasizes the importance of creating a solid product plan that outlines the key features and benefits of your product, as well as the timeline and budget for development. He encourages entrepreneurs to focus on the most important features that will provide the greatest value to customers. He also emphasizes the importance of balancing innovation with practicality and being willing to make tough decisions about which features to prioritize. Actionable steps: identify the key features and benefits of your product and prioritize them based on customer value. Develop a realistic timeline and budget for product development. Be willing to make tough decisions about which features to prioritize, balancing innovation with practicality. Chapter 8: Iterating to Success. In this chapter, Fadell emphasizes the importance of iteration in the product development process. He encourages entrepreneurs to embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and improve their product. He also emphasizes the importance of gathering feedback from customers and using that feedback to make informed decisions about product development. Actionable steps: embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and improve your product. Gather feedback from customers early and often, and use that feedback to make informed decisions about product development. Iterate quickly and frequently to make improvements based on customer feedback. Chapter 9: Prototyping, Test, Test, Test. In this chapter, Fadell delves deeper into the importance of prototyping in the product development process. He encourages entrepreneurs to prototype early and often, using simple materials to test and refine their ideas. He also emphasizes the importance of testing prototypes with real customers to ensure that they meet their needs and expectations. Actionable steps: prototype early and often, using simple materials to test and refine your ideas. Test prototypes with real customers to ensure that they meet their needs and expectations. Iterate and refine your prototypes based on customer feedback and testing. Further context and examples. In these chapters, Fadell emphasizes the importance of product planning, iteration, and prototyping in the product development process. He draws on his experience at Nest to provide practical advice for entrepreneurs. One example that illustrates the significance of product planning is the development of the Nest Learning Thermostat. Fadell and his team identified the key features and benefits of the product, including its ability to learn and adapt to users' preferences, and prioritize those features based on customer value. This led to the development of a successful product that revolutionized the thermostat industry. In terms of iteration and prototyping, Fadell emphasizes the importance of testing and refining ideas early and often. He cites examples from his experience at Apple, such as the development of the original iPod, where rapid iteration and testing led to a successful product. He also highlights the importance of testing prototypes with real customers to ensure that they meet their needs and expectations. Chapter 10: Launching and Scaling. In this chapter, Fadell emphasizes the importance of launching and scaling your product effectively. He encourages entrepreneurs to focus on creating a great customer experience and building a strong brand that resonates with customers. He also emphasizes the importance of having a solid plan for scaling your business and managing growth effectively. Actionable steps: focus on creating a great customer experience and building a strong brand that resonates with customers. Develop a solid plan for scaling your business and managing growth effectively. Prioritize hiring and training employees who can support your growth and help you achieve your goals. Chapter 11: Building a Brand That Matters. In this chapter, Fadell delves deeper into the importance of building a strong brand that resonates with customers. He encourages entrepreneurs to focus on creating a clear and compelling brand story that communicates the value of their product. He also emphasizes the importance of being authentic and transparent in your branding efforts and building a brand that aligns with your company's mission and values. Actionable steps. Develop a clear and compelling brand story that communicates the value of your product. Be authentic and transparent in your branding efforts and build a brand that aligns with your company's mission and values. Continuously monitor and refine your brand to ensure that it remains relevant and resonates with customers. Chapter 12. Keeping your company innovative. In this chapter, Fadell emphasizes the importance of maintaining a culture of innovation within your company. He encourages entrepreneurs to foster an environment that encourages creativity and experimentation, and to invest in research and development to stay ahead of the competition. He also emphasizes the importance of continuously learning and evolving as a company. Actionable steps. Foster a culture of innovation within your company that encourages creativity and experimentation. Invest in research and development to stay ahead of the competition. Continuously learn and evolve as a company, and be willing to pivot and adapt as needed. Further context and examples. In these chapters, Fadell emphasizes the importance of launching and scaling your product effectively, building a strong brand, and maintaining a culture of innovation within your company. He draws on his experience at Nest to provide practical advice for entrepreneurs. One example that illustrates the significance of launching and scaling your product effectively is the launch of the Nest Protect smoke alarm. Fadell and his team focused on creating a great customer experience with a product that was easy to install and use. They also invested in building a strong brand that resonated with customers, with clear messaging and a memorable design. In terms of building a strong brand, Fadell emphasizes the importance of being authentic and transparent. He cites the example of Chipotle, which has built a strong brand around its commitment to sustainability and quality ingredients. By being transparent about its sourcing and production practices, Chipotle has built a loyal following of customers who share its values. Chapter 13. Balancing the bottom line and the long view. In this chapter, Fadell emphasizes the importance of balancing short-term financial goals with long-term vision and sustainability. He encourages entrepreneurs to focus on creating a profitable business that also makes a positive impact on society and the environment. He also emphasizes the importance of being transparent and honest with stakeholders about your company's goals and values. Actionable steps. Prioritize creating a profitable business that also makes a positive impact on society and the environment. Balance short-term financial goals with long-term vision and sustainability. Be transparent and honest with stakeholders about your company's goals and values. Chapter 14. Navigating highs and lows. In this chapter, Fadell delves deeper into the challenges of navigating the highs and lows of entrepreneurship. He emphasizes the importance of resilience and perseverance, and of learning from failure and setbacks. He also encourages entrepreneurs to seek out mentors and support networks that can provide guidance and perspective during difficult times. Actionable steps. Build resilience and perseverance, and learn from failure and setbacks. Seek out mentors and support networks that can provide guidance and perspective during difficult times. Take care of yourself and prioritize your physical and mental health to stay resilient and focused. Chapter 15. Life After Build. In this chapter, Fadell reflects on the importance of finding purpose and fulfillment beyond the business world. He encourages entrepreneurs to find ways to give back to society and to pursue hobbies and interests that bring them joy and fulfillment. He also emphasizes the importance of staying connected with family and friends and of creating a healthy work-life balance. Actionable steps. Find ways to give back to society and pursue hobbies and interests that bring you joy and fulfillment. Stay connected with family and friends and create a healthy work-life balance. Prioritize your physical and mental health to stay resilient and focused. Further context and examples. In these chapters, Fadell reflects on the challenges of balancing short-term financial goals with long-term vision and sustainability, navigating the highs and lows of entrepreneurship, and finding purpose and fulfillment beyond the business world. He draws on his own experience at Nest and other companies to provide practical advice for entrepreneurs. One example that illustrates the significance of balancing short-term financial goals with long-term vision and sustainability is Tesla, the electric car company founded by Elon Musk. Despite initial skepticism from investors and the automotive industry, Musk remained focused on his vision of creating a sustainable future and building a profitable business. Today, Tesla is a leader in the electric car industry and has made significant contributions to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. In terms of navigating the highs and lows of entrepreneurship, Fadell emphasizes the importance of resilience and perseverance. He cites his own experience at General Magic, a failed startup that nevertheless provided valuable lessons and experiences that helped him succeed later in his career. He also encourages entrepreneurs to seek out mentors and support networks that can provide guidance and perspective during difficult times. Finally, in terms of finding purpose and fulfillment beyond the business world, Fadell emphasizes the importance of pursuing hobbies and interests that bring joy and fulfillment. He cites the example of Richard Branson, who balances his entrepreneurial pursuits with a passion for adventure and philanthropy. By finding ways to give back to society and pursue personal interests, entrepreneurs can find greater meaning and purpose in their lives. Overall, these chapters provide practical advice for entrepreneurs seeking to balance short-term financial goals with long-term vision and sustainability, navigate the highs and lows of entrepreneurship, and find purpose and fulfillment beyond the business world. By following the actionable steps outlined above, entrepreneurs can increase their chances of success and lead fulfilling lives both in and outside of their business ventures. It's important for entrepreneurs to remember that while building a successful business is a worthwhile pursuit, it's also important to prioritize their physical and mental health and to find ways to give back to society and pursue personal interests. Fadell's book provides a comprehensive guide to building a successful startup, drawing on his own experience as a serial entrepreneur and industry leader. From building a strong team and securing funding, to developing a solid product plan and creating a positive company culture, his advice is practical and actionable for entrepreneurs at any stage of the startup journey. In addition to providing practical advice, Fadell's book also emphasizes the importance of staying true to your values and mission, and of creating a positive impact on society and the environment. By prioritizing sustainability and social responsibility, entrepreneurs can not only create successful businesses, but also contribute to a better world for future generations. Overall, Build, An Unorthodox Guide to Making Things Worth Making is an engaging and insightful book that offers practical advice and inspiration for entrepreneurs seeking to build successful and meaningful businesses. By following Fadell's advice and embracing the challenges and opportunities of entrepreneurship, aspiring entrepreneurs can make a positive impact on the world and achieve their dreams. Chapter 16 of Build, An Unorthodox Guide to Making Things Worth Making by Tony Fadell is titled A New Era of Entrepreneurship. In this chapter, Fadell reflects on the current state of entrepreneurship and the opportunities and challenges facing aspiring entrepreneurs in today's fast-changing business landscape. He notes that the rise of new technologies, such as artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things, has created a new era of innovation and disruption. Fadell also emphasizes the importance of diversity and inclusion in the startup ecosystem, and encourages entrepreneurs to embrace diversity in their teams and to create a culture that welcomes different perspectives and backgrounds. He notes that diverse teams are more creative and innovative, and better equipped to address the complex challenges facing businesses today. Actionable steps: embrace new technologies and explore their potential for innovation and disruption. Prioritize diversity and inclusion in your team building and company culture. Create a culture that welcomes different perspectives and backgrounds. Further context and examples. In this chapter, Fadell reflects on the current state of entrepreneurship and the opportunities and challenges facing aspiring entrepreneurs. He notes that the rise of new technologies, such as artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things, has created a new era of innovation and disruption. This presents both opportunities and challenges for entrepreneurs, who must be willing to embrace new technologies and explore their potential for creating value and solving problems. Fadell also emphasizes the importance of diversity and inclusion in the startup ecosystem. He notes that diverse teams are more creative and innovative, and better equipped to address the complex challenges facing businesses today. He cites the example of the VC firm Capper Capital, which invests in startups led by women and people of color, and has achieved strong returns while also promoting diversity and inclusion in the tech industry. Overall, this chapter provides practical advice for entrepreneurs seeking to navigate the rapidly changing business landscape and build successful and socially responsible businesses. By embracing new technologies and prioritizing diversity and inclusion, entrepreneurs can create innovative and impactful businesses that contribute to a better world for all.